What's up, guys? This is Shadow 101090 here with a AK parts review for most AK 47 or AKM pattern rifles. This is not in any way a recommendation, but more of just a review of the various parts that are available for the AKM or AK-47 rifle. This can be for 7.62 by 39, 5.45 by 39, or even the 223 variation. Um, so we're going to kick this off with pretty much the obvious one is the Magpul Zhukov AKM furniture. That's towards the front of the gun. This is probably one of the lighter variations of the AK furniture that's available from Magpul. It allows you to mount onto any AK or AKM pattern rifle with no problems or any issues. It's just a simple drop-in part. You just remove your original handguard and snap it into place. And as you can tell, I've already added a forward forward pistol grip here via the M-lock that's already on the rifle. This gives you a little bit of an option so you can mount lights, lasers, whatever it is you guys want. Moving towards the middle of the gun, you're going to notice that I have a low riding mount. This is through Parabellum Armaments. It is their AK adaptive rail system, AKARS for short. That's AKARS. Okay. Now, guys, before you go gaga over this particular piece of furniture, you're not going to be able to find it online anywhere anytime soon. Why? Because the company that originally manufactures this has either gone under or just completely shut down. I don't know, because originally this part was available, and now you can no longer find anything. It's going to be very, very difficult. But furthermore, this particular system gives you a Weaver Picatinny rail that rides along the top of the dust cover. The dust cover that you see on here is actually a part of the AKARS system that you would get for normally about $250. Okay, this particular system is by far, in my opinion, one of the better ones because of the fact that you really don't have to change much other than the fact of you take out your rear leaf sight and you put this system in place and you just use a retaining pin and screw right up here. And then you just mount it onto your current AK. This piece back here on top of the AK dust cover for the AKARS system actually moves back and forth, so you can adjust it to pretty much whatever length that you need. Which, in my opinion, is great for a lot of AK pattern rifles. Next, we're going to move towards here, which is the mag latch. Now, a lot of you are thinking, well, why the hell is he going towards the mag latch to demonstrate it? What you're going to notice is that this is actually not the one that came with this. Most standard ones on an AK, if you look very carefully, is that standard little peg that's usually about less than an inch or so. And it doesn't give you much to grab or hit with the other mags. But this, however, is a Galil 7.62 by 39 AK mag latch that I got off of WorldWarSurplus.com for a little under $20. And that also includes shipping and handling, guys. Again, that's $20. That's one hell of a great deal, especially for an AK mag latch. They do tell you that there is some fitting required, so you are going to have to take it to a grinder and get it ground down to the proper length. Now, guys, what I'm going to suggest is that you actually take your old mag latch, look at what's on your old one, to compare it to this one, so that way you know about how much you need to take off, because if you take off too much, it's going to cause some problems. Now, I was fortunate that, yes, even though mine comes out quite a bit, as you can see, it actually functions quite fine. Because every time you insert either a Bulgarian or the Magpul PMags that are for the AK now, it actually latches perfectly fine and gives you the proper length, so you can hit it with your thumb or do the tactical AK mag latch release. That said, we're going to move towards the next piece. This is actually a piece that came standard for this rifle since it was through M&M. It's the Hogue pistol grip. for the AK. Now, in my personal opinion, this is probably one of the better grips for it, aside from the U.S. Palm, though I cannot fully suggest that everyone should get this, because I have only held U.S. Palm AK grips in my hand maybe 1 or 2 times as per a family member that also has an AK, and I've never fully shot their rifle with that U.S. Palm pistol grip. However, that being said, this is my personal preference. I kind of like it, and I've just left it on. Next, you'll notice that I have an ambidextrous sling mount that's right underneath the receiver and above the Hogue pistol grip. This was an easy purchase. I just got it off Amazon for maybe $30. Okay, it was just a drop-in and install plate. And you just basically remove the screw that's inside the pistol grip, and you make sure to keep that retaining lug that's on the inside of the receiver in place so that way you can properly screw it down. Next, you guys are going to notice that I have an M4 style stock on my AK. Now, many of you guys are probably wondering, well, how the hell do you get that on there? That is because of this little piece right here. This is Rifle Dynamics M4 AK stock adapter that I picked up for a little under $65, maybe $70 with shipping and handling. And then you can just go get yourself a buffer tube kit that comes with a castle nut and faceplate for, I don't know, whatever they cost, depending upon the manufacturer. And I'm not going to go into details on that simply because manufacturers charge different prices. But anyhow, for roughly $60, $70, this is probably one of the better stock adapters that I've seen for most AKs. And I say that very loosely for the fact that this is the only stock adapter that I have. Okay? Jim Fuller, who is the owner of Rifle Dynamics, knows his AKs pretty well, and he's been doing it for a good number of years. And they've developed a lot of the tools and adapters necessary for upgrading AKs for people's own desires. Now, guys, if you have like any major questions about that, or whether or not it's going to fit your particular AK, go to rifledynamics.com. And they actually have a shop page where you can actually buy various parts and actually look at this particular part, where it point blank says what AKs it does and does not fit right away. Now, there is an off chance that maybe it will fit yours. I don't know. I can't say for every potential AK that's out there on the market. However, read their disclosure form before you purchase this to make sure that it does particularly fit your AK. I will provide links to the majority of the furniture here on my AK, so that way you guys know what you may or may not like. The only one that will not be on there is this AKARS Parabellum armament system. And that is mainly for the fact that, again, I don't know if they've gone out of business. I don't know if they've closed shop. I don't know if they were bought out by something. I don't know, because you're not going to find this particular part. That said, I have a Magpul CTR stock with the 0.75 inch cheek piece rise gun. This is mainly due to the fact that I can see up top my EOTech here. Well, this probably concludes the AK review of various furnitures that I have on my particular AK. I hope this gives you guys a good idea as to what you may want to do for yours, or probably upgrade for yours. If you have any questions, I will post the links in the description for all the parts on here as best I can. Big shout out to Rob Ski and the guys at AK Operators Union. Big shout out to Rifle Dynamics, and also a big shout out to Mac over at Military Arms Channel for a lot of the parts and inspiration to set up the AK in a way that I felt would best suit me. This is Shadow 1090 signing off.